Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of the Infernal Gaming Podcast. I'm your host, Blazed Inferno. If you're new to the show, hello, and thanks for coming by. I hope you enjoy the show, and if you're a returning listener, welcome back. Today we're recording this is June 24th, 2021. I'm going to leave it to my co-host, Rambo, to let you know the weather. But I got two co-hosts for this episode. First one I already told you. Rambo, shout out your stuff, let everybody know what's up with you, man.
Thanks, Blaze. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 5. It's your boy Rising Rainbow. Please follow my official page, Make It Kill It Gain It on IG. Link will be in the description. Sorry about that. And yo, Blaze, you feeling that heat outside, man? It is kind of hot outside, don't you think?
It's not that bad today. It's like just hit 70 degrees, I think.
Yo, you think about hitting AC in a couple weeks? Shit. But I'm gonna pass the mic to my man Eknight. What you got, big bro?
What's up, guys? It's Eknight back here again, the laziest YouTuber in the world. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Couch Combat, or follow me over on Twitch at ENFERNAL17. Feeling pretty good about things I gotta say later on this podcast.
Yeah, you already saw from the title of the podcast. We about to go ham for the main topic. But quick question, Eknight, man. Laziest YouTuber I know. Where that Cyberpunk review at, man?
It got deleted again.
They just put it back on the PlayStation Store. I think I might.
They also released another update for it on PC. I don't know if it's the same update for PlayStation, but it added newer bugs.
Yeah.
Oh, if you want to play Bug Simulator, go buy Cyberpunk off Steam or PlayStation Store.
Oh man.
It must be a disappointing game that you two are talking about it.
It is a disappointment.
It's disappointing in the sense that it's a fucked up game and it doesn't work. It doesn't work on mainly consoles. On PC, depending on what you're running, you can get away with it, but there's still a shit ton of bugs. So it just sucks, man, because
it wasn't finished.
Too long didn't re-review for me, at least. I actually, in the end of the game, saved the game for me. I played it on base PS4, and it was just a mess to play, but I finished it, and I relatively enjoyed what I played. I can't lie to you. I enjoyed what I played. I think it's a bare bones RPG. Night City's not that interesting of a place, but other than that, I enjoyed the game.
Yeah, there's not much to actually do in Night City, but the story overall, I like it. I just hate how they advertised it as open-ended, and then at the end, you just basically can choose whatever based on what you've played. It's not like, oh, I helped everybody, now I'm doing the ending, and now a bunch of shit is happening in the ending. Outer Worlds did that pretty well, where if you do the good ending and you help everybody and shit, and people start popping up towards the end of the game when you do the final mission. So in this, it's you got to choose which faction that you helped, or whoever you're cool with. That's pretty much it. There's one ending
absolutely nothing. Yeah.
There's one ending where it's it actually meant something that you would randomly unlock if you didn't know about it, and that's the secret ending with Johnny, and that's the only ending I can say would be considered as more open-ended, because you don't really it's depending on what you say to him during his missions.
That game's a shame, man. It's honestly a shame because there's potential, but
Yeah, but we're not here to talk about Cyberpunk, so what's next? Let's speed this up.
Well, we got a couple updates for y'all. You might already be aware because you're already listening to the podcast there, but we're now on Spotify, baby. We now on Spotify. You don't have to keep YouTube open. You know, YouTube isn't the only place the podcast is on now. We're available on Anchor FM, Spotify, and YouTube right now. And I do believe we're on the Google Play podcast thing too. I'm not 100% sure if we're there yet. I didn't check. But we're now on Spotify. So if you're listening on Spotify, man, thank you for supporting the show, as always. The new episodes will always still appear on YouTube just because the description box, and you know, YouTube is just, everybody has YouTube, so it's there. But if you want to, you know, listen to it in the car or listen to it while you're on the run, podcast is there for you. But that's it for the updates, really. That's all I had. Super exciting update. This is super exciting podcast, honestly. It's gonna be a good show. I know I say this every episode, but I don't think we had a bad show yet, man. I don't think so. I think every episode we've had so far.
Off the rails one was kind of wild.
It was wild, but you know,
Fucking episode 3 was fucking 2 hours long. Do you our fucking viewers want to fucking hear that for 2 hours?
You want to hear me fucking rant about shit for 2 hours?
Yeah, like the
great.
fuck? Fucking 2 hours, man.
Yeah.
man.
All right. So what's this first topic you got here to talk
All
about?
right. All right. Well, the first one I got for you guys is if you're, you know, not living on a rock or anything like that, and you spend some time on Twitch, you know, I Twitch stream now on twitch.tv/BlazeXInferno. You know, you can find that in the description box on the video version of the podcast. But I stream on Twitch, so I'm very aware of the community now. I'm very aware of what goes down within the community. And there's just been like a lot of like just shit going on with Twitch lately. Like they had that hot tub fiasco for what, like a month and a half. Like it's nothing, like on the main page was nothing but just girls in bikinis sitting in a pool in their living room.
You act like
just chilling.
This is like any different from when like girls would just wear like short revealing stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not,
That's
Dude, it's not the
you gotta
difference.
understand where I'm coming from with this.
I
One, I'm
understand.
just
Yeah.
one, I'm just, you know, reviewing this, because if you want my opinion on this, I really don't give a fuck. I really don't care. But I just think it's a topic, man. It's definitely a topic. So I think they're two of the biggest female Twitch streamers as of right now on the platform. They get the most numbers and stuff like that. Amaranth and Indie Fox, whatever. They both got banned. Maybe this was about 4 days ago, and then they got unbanned maybe about 4 days ago. It was just, and this has been a reoccurring thing. I think Amaranth got banned maybe she got demonetized maybe a little under a month ago, maybe when we first started the podcast, episode 1 or episode 2. Eknight, you know, you stream on Twitch, so I'd rather ask you than ask Rambo. How do you feel about this? Because I already gave my opinion on how I feel.
I honestly think it's fine. Like she's using her sex appeal
To make money, that's
to make
right.
money, right? And she's not popping titties out, so it's like
Yep.
she's not like telling young kids, come, do any type of sus shit. She's just being hot on the platform. It's not really, I get, like, she's smart about it. She's using her sex appeal. I fucked with it. I respect the hustle. I think it's Twitch's fault for not having a consistent platform and guidelines. They ban people they'll ban Pokimane for accidentally opening up porn. She'll get baited through a fake link or some shit. Ban her for a day, but a regular streamer, they'll ban them for indefinitely for the same offense, first time offense. So they need to come up with more consistent guidelines and consistent platforms. They just basically need to just be more consistent, and maybe their audiences and their creators would respect them more. But as far as Amaranth fucking farting in a microphone or whatever the fuck they were doing with the ASMR tag, they're just gonna do it again with a different tag, different way. And they're gonna keep doing this until Twitch actually is like, all right, you guys can't have, you know, that much sex appeal. You guys gotta actually have like a dress code or some shit. Or if Twitch relents and is like, okay, we're gonna separate our categories for like gaming, not safe for work, and shit like that. So that way you have all audiences like,
yeah, kind of like Reddit.
Yeah, kind of like Reddit. Yeah. So like, as far as I care as like someone who's just starting really to take Twitch seriously a bit, I don't really care. I mean, if I had titties, I'd be wearing low cut shirts. Get all the little simps in here. All right. Pay me money just to play video games. That's a great strategy. Like,
yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, this is basically how I feel. Like they both have. I'm pretty sure. I think before I did any research, I think they both have an OnlyFans, so they already do that. It's just I seen one YouTuber talk about the money they make. Oh
yeah,
they make some money. I can only respect the hustle, man. I'm just mad that I'm a not that good looking male and I can't do that shit.
You got a nice pair of titties, man.
Just show off your fucking titties. You be alright, man. You go to the
while you stream and then just pop them out, bro.
Or start doing push-ups.
Wear like a wife beater, bro. All right, just a low cut crop top wife beater.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
Start to see some ASMR streams, man. No more Call of Duty.
Play Call of Duty, but also whispering. Be like, oh shit.
All right, time for the next topic.
Let's roll out to the next one.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, what's the next article?
Too long didn't read version of that is We Do Not Care.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, second topic that I got for you. Just these are just news articles. This isn't the main topic yet.
Go for it.
Calm down, Eknight.
So,
EA. This is from IGN. EA will reportedly reveal a fan favorite series revival at EA Play. And I got excited by that. I got pretty excited by just that headline.
Not excited.
When is it supposed to be?
The 22nd, I believe, at EA Play. That's when they're going to show off more Battlefield shit, too.
Yeah, it's like July 22nd or 27th.
Yeah, it says on the article, it says July 22nd. EA
July 22nd, yep.
So, real quick, they're obviously, people think it's Dead Space.
If it is,
I hope it's not. Mainly because, but listen. Like, you know how like they'll hype up a game that everyone wants to play again, and they'll be like, "Here's the new version of this game. Oh, check it out." They fucked up Dead Space towards the end of its fucking trilogy. Dead Space 1 and 2 are GOAT. Dead Space 3 was a monetized piece of shit. Like, it was a cool setting, but they fucked it up with the whole, you could just pay for attachments in a single player game. Like, the fuck? It basically negated the whole survival horror aspect of it. So, I'm not excited. I would like to see another Dead Space game or Dead Space-like game, but I'm not excited because it's EA. EA is gonna either fuck it up or hopefully just let their devs do their thing like they did with Respawn. But right now I'm just not holding out hope. I'm thinking we might get like a Star Wars thing, maybe like a KOTOR revival.
I didn't even think about that. Or like a Force Unleashed 3. Like, I didn't even think about that.
You know what?
I feel like KOTOR would probably get the priority over that, but like,
I don't know if they have the licensing to that anymore though.
They do have Star Wars.
Who had?
Access.
No, not. I'm talking about the KOTOR. I think it's own. I think it's. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think the only thing they own is the Old Republic now. I think another smaller company, I think the name is Asper or something like that, they bought the rights to KOTOR 1 and 2. So they probably have the rights to KOTOR 3, but do not quote me on that. Do not quote me on that.
Well,
That's something I heard a couple years ago. I don't know if that's true or not, but just putting it out there.
Well, I do got a question though. Like the Old Republic, I heard it was a good game, and I would be surprised if they remastered it. Like real shit, it'd be interesting to replay that whole entire game.
Well, it depends on which one you're talking about, because the Old Republic is a MMORPG, and Knights of the Old Republic is a
shit.
So this was a report on April 21st.
I went. Sorry.
Hang on. They Asper is reportedly, this is a rumor. They ported the old KOTOR games. But now they're apparently reportedly making the remake, and this was reported in April. So that, yeah, they might be the publisher for that, or KOTOR's license is, I know it's owned by Disney right now. But either they have the exclusive license, or it's like EA has partial licensing. I don't know.
Well, I thought EA right now, I thought their main focus is to try to like try to redeem themselves after they lost the license
there's no reason.
After no hear me, no I'm just saying, like after they fuck up Star Wars Battlefront 2. I envied that game, but at the same time it was a sad, just honestly I'm gonna say it was a shit game. Shitty
in the beginning. It's better now after 2 years of active development.
But I do want to say this though. Sorry to cut you off, Eknight. Like, why do you think that? I know you mentioned you don't think Dead Space 4 is gonna exist, but you never know. I mean, a lot of people were dying for Dead Space 4 after. Spoiler alert! Wait for the viewers. Just in case if you guys didn't play Dead Space 3 and the DLC with it, if I were you, skip this part. You only got 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. All right. We already know what happened in Dead Space 3 when Isaac and what's his name, Carver, when they went back to Earth, and pretty much Earth was fucked, and that left everyone a big hit, like a huge cliffhanger. And from now, I think, would it be 10 years now, guys? Or 8 years? I forgot how long Dead Space 3 came out. Mm-hmm. But
it was 2012, so 9 years ago. It was a minute ago.
Yeah. So the point why I'm saying is this. You know, when the Xbox One and PS4 was announced, a lot of people was excited because they're like, all right, is Dead Space gonna be in it? Yes, no, yes, no. But we never got word about it. And now we're entering the new gen. I'm wondering, is EA really gonna, bring Dead Space back? Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying I'm a fan of Dead Space, but I will not lie to you. I need one of you son of a bitches be right next to me, because I can't play that bitch at night. All right.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Two things real quick.
Go ahead, Eknight. Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, my fault, Eknight.
One, at the end of Dead Space 3's final DLC development cycle, and they shut down the studio for that, Visceral. All the original developers have gone and separated to different companies. So if they come out with a new Dead Space, how games work. Developers don't stay on one project very rarely, unless it's an in-house, they're the creative lead for that company or studio. So it's very unlikely it's going to be made by the original developers, who were the people who made Dead Space what it was, made it scary psychological horror and fun to play. Another thing is that if they do announce Dead Space, take it with the biggest fucking grain of salt possible, because likely, like 343 did with Halo and Halo 4 and 5, They're trying to get that nostalgia burn for you to come back and buy the game. So take it with a grain of salt. If they announce it, don't expect it to be the same. And then one other thing, there is an indie game someone was developing Kickstarter. I'm gonna look up the name real quick. It's called Negative Atmosphere. It's literally almost like gameplay wise Dead Space.
I think I heard of it.
Yeah, it was this trailer's in 2019.
Now, please
I'm gonna
correct
post
me.
it in our chat here so that way you can watch it later. But like it's a Dead Space inspired indie game. So if the Dead Space 4 or reboot sucks from EA and this guy's still developing Negative Atmosphere, go support that instead.
Well, I do want to say this because I think whatever you just mentioned, I think I seen a video of it a year ago. It did look like Dead Space. It did have that same feeling of Dead Space.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, I don't want to drag our conversation like that, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm a Dead Space guy. I enjoy playing the game, but I will not lie to the viewers. Yes, I will get scared as shit, man. If you ever play Dead Space 1, I highly recommend you have a friend next to you, man. That shit scared the fuck out of me.
I'm gonna tell you, before we move on to the last topic that we got, well, the last, news article topic that we got. I think it's gonna. I have a strong feeling in my gut. It's either gonna be, now they said revival, all right. There's a lot of games that you could technically say are dead. EA. You can even say like Need for Speed is dead.
Damn, I forgot about that.
I have a strange feeling it's like either going to be Titanfall or Medal of Honor. It's going to be one of those two games. And why I say Titanfall is because, again, they technically killed Titanfall a couple years ago. I heard something maybe a couple months ago, again, take this. With a huge grain of salt, but I don't know how true that is. But they officially killed Medal of Honor back in like 2013. It's done. And then maybe like 2 years ago they announced the VR game, and I didn't even see anything about that since. I know it came out, but I don't know if it was good or not or anything like that. So I'm banking on it being like, now since what Eknight said, with Visceral being gone, unless they're gonna just do a trilogy remaster, I think we're getting another Medal of Honor, which is kind of weird because it's like we have Battlefield now, but
yeah,
that was kind of the death of Medal of Honor, was that they let DICE do the multiplayer, and then, DICE just battlefielded up the multiplayer for that game instead of making it more of like a Rainbow Six Siege type game, because the campaigns for those two, 2010's Medal of Honor and 2012's Medal of Honor, chef kiss, dog. The single player, so good, man.
Yeah,
so
story was amazing.
Yep.
I don't think I
oh man, you got to, man.
You got to, man.
One
the
day
first one, the first one will put you in your feelings, like really put you in your feels. And the second one, you just honestly,
the second one's kind of corny. It reminds you of like Battlefield 3's campaign.
Yeah,
I don't say that to like turn you away. It's more just to kind of let you know, like
Battlefield 3 had a campaign.
I know.
Right?
Yeah, I forgot.
Tutorial.
I forgot about
it. Was barely a campaign. It was just like, go here, shoot this. Oh, shit's happening. Oh, shit.
But
shoot.
I highly suggest, if you haven't played 2010's Medal of Honor, rest in peace, my boy Rabbit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yes. R.I.P. man.
These references are lost on me since I haven't played this game.
I feel like you had though. But
you probably had. You probably.
I played Rising Sun, and I played a Medal of Honor game for the Wii, and I don't know which.
Heroes.
Probably.
Hero.
I could.
Is
we're-
Hero.
Or or is it what's it called Assault Europe or something like that? Yo,
European Assault. That joint
Yeah.
was fire. Oh my god. Yo,
All right. We got pulled back.
you
topic
right.
3, y'all.
next-
Topic 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
move
do
to the next topic.
News article 3. This is the final news article before we move into the main topic of the podcast. Hold up. Damn. Oh yeah, this one's just Call of Duty season 4 so far. I feel like I'm the only one in this podcast that has played season 4 of Duty. You probably see me stream it on the Twitch at twitch.tv/BlazeXinferno. You know what I mean? Go follow.
You get your head taken fucking off every.
That's
2
right.
seconds.
That's right.
Man's like, I want to peek the same window I just died at. Dies again. Just
Yeah.
like, all right.
This might be a spoiler, you know what I mean? But episode 6 of the Infernal Gaming Podcast is going to talk about this a little bit more in depth. But a short synopsis version. Season 4 ain't it, dog. Like it's not it. They done fucked up the meta again. You know what I mean? They introduced it's not broken, but it's a heavily overpowered LMG. It's fucked up. The assault rifle, the new assault rifle's fucking trash. Everybody's running around with crossbows now. I don't know why. Like I know why, because it's a one-shot kill, but they done fucked up the meta. Because I don't play Warzone. You would know that if you follow me over at twitch.tv/BlazeXinferno. You know what I'm saying? But they done fucked it up, man. And like I said, not to spoil episode 6 of the podcast, we're gonna be talking a lot about just the current state of Call of Duty, and it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. It's not looking good with Battlefield coming back as strong and people being so confident in it. It's like, I haven't even touched Warzone, but I heard just people just aren't fucking with it. There's like a satellite on the map that fell or some shit, and it's like Activision needs to do better, man.
They barely changed the map when they did that whole 80s reveal. They like, oh, bro, yo, here's some grass.
Yeah.
There was roads here, now it's grass.
They're still building shit. Like, listen, man.
Go play Apex. Go play any other BR game other than maybe PUBG. But like, if you want something different.
Hey, don't bust on PUBG.
Yeah, Rambo loves PUBG.
Man,
Fucker.
Go over there with your little fucking frying pan.
Yeah, I will probably beat you up with a frying pan.
To wrap up Article 3, Season 4, it gets a strong like D- for me, man. Like, it's just the Battle Pass. Like, people like the Battle Pass for the season. I don't know why. Maybe because there's a lot more like cooler skins in it or whatever. I don't know.
It's unfortunate that I'll never get to play that, get those skins for that Battle Pass, because they go
after
away.
the season is gone, after 55 days, mind you. That's the one thing I don't like about. That's the one thing I like about Call of Duty Season Pass, but I don't like. It's 55 days, so it's pretty damn short. But it's like, if you don't play like every double XP weekend or like every fucking day, you're not getting that Battle Pass to 100. And if you follow me at twitch.tv/BlazeXinferno, you would know that I'm trying to get the Battle Pass to level 100, and it's a grind, man.
It's fucking insane, because Apex has challenges that'll get you all the way up to level 80 if you wait till the last second to grind out the Battle Pass. And then you only have like 20 to 30 levels left of actual grinding. Yeah. So like, if you already grind out all those grinded out 30 levels in the BP for fucking Apex, and then you just like do only the challenges for the rest of the Battle Pass, you pretty much can get it done within like a month. So like, I don't understand why they make it so grindy to just unlock shit that you've already paid for, essentially.
I don't know, man.
This is
I don't
crazy
know.
because it segues into Halo's Battle Pass, where it's always going to be available, and you will unlock at your own pace. It never goes away. So you can work on.
All right.
This is our main topic. We're here. This is the perfect segue.
I mean, yeah, that's the point.
We're here,
Yes.
man. We're here at the main topic. If you've seen the title of this podcast, you would already know. We are in love with what we saw of Halo Infinite so far. We're in love with it so much. We're in love with it so much that we literally had to take it out of the last podcast and make it its own show. So we got a whole show for you. So this is gonna be Eknight's gonna kind of be the guide for this, man. So what you want to talk about first? What do you want to talk about first?
All right,
man?
so my man Harry I'm gonna defer to him mainly for the campaign variations.
Yes.
Hang on, let me pull up the topics here. All right, so we're gonna start off with our theories for the Halo Infinite campaign. Harry, would you like to go first?
Oh man.
I will be last.
Oh, all right. Look, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna keep it honest. All right, man. Halo 5 was trash. Like, it just didn't feel like a Halo game. Halo 4 was just like, oh, it felt like a Halo, but not a Halo. Halo Infinite, like, spoiler alert. If you know what, fuck it. They say, oh, kind of got deleted. It's like, what the fuck? Yo, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, that just like kind of throw me off in a way, because I feel some type of way to like, I don't want to hear that shit. I really don't. That's kind of like, spoiler alert. Hey, oh, you got a new AI. It's Cortana's little sister that we don't fucking know. What, Alexa? God damn, man. Like, I don't know, man. I just felt some.
It's the Samsung Galaxy Assistant.
Pretty much. Like, real shit. Like, I feel like where I stand for Halo just in general, like, you know, growing up playing Halo 1, 2, and 3 was amazed, especially Halo 3. But just like from Halo 4 to 5 and now Infinite, I feel like about Infinite is that, are they gonna really bring back the Halo vibe that we grew up with? You know what I mean, Eknight?
Yes.
And like, and you know, I'm happy they brought back, what's his name? The original developer who made Halo Combat Evolve. Fuck, I don't know his name, but he was one of the original developers. They brought him back. 343 was like, yo, we are fucking up bad. We need you guys. So they brought them back. Brought the original developer, which I don't know his name.
Name right now. It's
shit, I don't know his name, but you know his name. E. Point is, like, I feel like Halo Infinite should be more focused on. Yeah, like just.
This guy was in every fucking Vidoc I watched growing up playing Halo.
Yeah, but
like the first one he was on. I didn't see him for the Halo 1 commercials because that was before I got into Halo.
What?
He was in Halo 2 commercials. He was in Halo 3 Vidocs,
3.
Halo DST Vidocs, Halo Reach Vidocs.
Yeah.
They brought in.
Bro, he was one of the original. Okay, put it that way. The point why I'm saying about Halo Infinite right now, or Halo 6, is that can it bring back the vibe that we grew up with? And if so, I want to feel that vibe I had with Halo 3. Like, especially Halo 3, it's always gonna have a special place in my heart. Like, I just hope it, like, however the developers from 343, I wonder how they're gonna handle it. My only downside is that please don't leave us a big cliffhanger. Are they expanding the whole entire story? Are we gonna have a what, like maybe 5-6 years from now? Are we gonna have a Halo 7? God, please. I'm sorry. I think Halo. I think. I'm not done. Hold up. Shut
Can I interject real fast, man?
No. I'm not done. Shut up. Mute your fucking mic. Mute your mic. Thank you. Yes, because I am in my bag
This
Shut
is
up,
the
Nimmer.
Rising Rambo podcast.
Bro, finish
No,
what
real
you're
quick
saying.
though, real quick.
No. Let him finish what he's saying, then you can go
Yeah,
next.
like you fucker. No, all I'm just saying is like, please leave. Yo, make Halo 6 the last game of Halo. Let Halo rest, man. Like, stop dragging that shit. I just, Halo Wars 2 was like, okay, yay, yeah, okay, that was fun. Which it had a good reason. I'm just saying, like, give Halo 6, just let Master Chief rest, man. Let my man rest, man. He went through a lot. He lost his fucking AI girlfriend that went rogue on his ass. Like, just let my man go to sleep. My man go to sleep, man. He already killed a bunch of asshole aliens that fucked up his whole entire childhood life and shit. Just like, really don't drag on the story. Just please let Halo 6 rest. That's all I'm saying. Like, there's no need to keep dragging the story.
You want a proper conclusion to Chief's storyline.
No, it ain't just about Chief. It's just like, in general, just like we already know.
You're talking about the entire franchise to end after Infinite?
Like, all right, like, how, all right, put it this way. Once I pass this mic to you. Like, remember when we play Halo 3, we're like, oh my god, the ending was like, oh, so everything is done. Like,
if you beat it on Legendary, it was a little teaser.
Yeah, there was a little teaser, and we all thought Master Chief died. No, he's still alive. He just fucking went to cryo sleep for like God knows how long. Well, fucking 4 years. Okay, yeah, fucking 4 years. Now, part of me, a lot of people, I know Blaze said this before, and I know he fucking said this shit. He said, yo, they should have had left fucking Halo 3 right there. They didn't need to make Halo 4. He's right. I personally felt like.
All right, I was about to say. I thought you were going to say I was wrong. I was about to snap. I was about to snap, man. I was like, yo. Oh,
don't worry.
Man.
Look, I'm personally going to say this. That's how I felt with Halo 3. Like, it was like the end of the story of, all the conflict that went on through humanity and the Covenant in general. Just like the whole entire war. Like, that's how I felt. I just want that shit to end. I'm sorry. That's just me.
No. You went off on a whole tangent, but it's all good. It's
all
damn
good. Fucking right. Hold up. Let me.
No.
My blood pressure is high as shit.
Take a deep breath. You done. Let Blaze.
My blood pressure is high.
Let me say
this about your blood
pressure.
Yo, let my blood pressure.
All right. Let
man.
Blaze talk about it.
Good. All right, go ahead, Blaze. Ooh, my blood pressure. My fucking blood pressure, yo.
I don't think there's gonna be a Halo 7. I get the vibe that this game is going to be it's basically doing what Destiny wanted to do, like be a 10-year game with like expansions. So I feel like we're just gonna buy Halo Infinite, or you don't buy Halo Infinite, you just play the multiplayer for free, and you just upgrade the story every X amount of years or whatever. It might be like some episodic shit. That's like the vibe that I get. I get the vibe that, you're going to play this campaign and maybe like a year later, 2 years later, there's another part of the campaign. And then 2 years after that, there's another campaign. I just get the vibe that they want to just this to be the last Halo game. And, I'm all for that. You know what I mean? I like that business model. I liked it when, Bungie came out and said, Destiny's gonna be a 10-year game. I liked the way that sounded before I saw what they actually meant by that.
Is Destiny even alive still? Destiny,
hell yeah.
Barely.
Destiny 2 is still alive.
They have a decent community right now, but Bungie's just fucking up the development and shit. But
sucks to be done. All right, go on.
That's all I had to say about that. I think the campaign is gonna be, let's say like this. I think they're retconning fucking Halo 5. Like it's by just that one AI just saying, oh yeah, she got deleted. It's like, oh okay, like y'all just want to forget Halo 5's entire story, and I'm okay with that because that story was it was convoluted, it was confusing, it made no sense. The trailers for the game did not link up to what that game was, what I thought it was going to be. I thought like Master Chief was going to go like rogue, like he was going to just go off the walls on like some
Pretty
Sam
much say
Fisher.
fuck everyone's feeling.
like on some Sam Fisher fucking Splinter Cell conviction shit. Like he was gonna be like, you know what? I'm out, dog. Like fuck y'all the enemy now. But it was like, nah, he was so like passive. He's like, nah, I'm gonna go find my girlfriend. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go find my girlfriend. And when this black guy pulls up, I'm gonna punch him in the face. Like
Yo.
That's basically what it was. It was like,
it really was.
Listen, because I'm on a rant now, right? I'm on a rant. I just spoiled Halo 5 for you, and I don't even care. But listen, it's that bad, dog. It's literally like, if you watch not the first trailer, the second trailer that they ever showed with like the two perspectives, it was like Master Chief and then Locke's perspective. It made it seem like, damn, there's gonna be like this internal conflict between the two. Like, damn, like, well, you know, they're gonna be hunting each other, because you know that was the whole like title for the game, was like, the hunt begins or whatever the fuck it was.
Shit with that one dude that he fights on the train, like they're he's hunting him, and it's just like constantly encountering the same dude.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was gonna be, but guess what happens, dog? They hunt the Master Chief for like 3 missions, right? Mm-hmm. And then they find out that, damn, we gotta go help the Master Chief. What the fuck, dog? The whole game, all the trailers and shit made it seem like I said, my man Master Chief is about to be like, yo, fuck the UNSC. Y'all done did me dirty. Y'all done fucked me over for years. I'm out. I'm about to do my own thing. Then it's like Blue Team, all right? I think that's what's called.
Blue Team.
The revival of Spartan Choose.
Yeah, man.
Like, the fuck?
Next topic, dog.
All right. Pause. Both of you, shush. Here's
what did you do to my boy, man?
First of all, this isn't about Halo 5. We're talking about Halo Infinite's campaigns and what we're predicting for the main story. I'm gonna try and stay on topic. I agree with Blazed. They're definitely retconning the Halo 5 storyline because it was ass, and I'm not going to go into it because I will rant on it.
Because we already did.
Halo 5 story's ass, and you don't have to play it. My theory predictions for the fucking actual Infinite campaign is, and I like what they're doing. You may not like the fact that, this is Cortana's little sister. It adds mystery.
Alexa.
Listen. It adds mystery. You got Cortana's clone called the Weapon. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Apparently she was made to kill Cortana, and then she was supposed to get killed. I have theories. I think the Weapon or fake Cortana is a fragment of the original Cortana. I think the main Cortana did get deleted, but in the process she transferred part of her will or data or whatever the fuck you want to use into the Weapon, which prevented her from getting deleted after she achieved her objective. We're going into this kind of blind because you're starting out with like an amnesia, what the fuck happened, we lost against the Banished, like type of shit. So I'm intrigued because now you have that air of mystery that Halo 1, 2, and 3 all fucking had about the Forerunners, about the fucking Flood, about the Covenant. Like one was about the Covenant and the Flood. 2 was mainly about the Flood and why the Covenant were being like kind of shady. And then 3 was like, all right, what do we got to do to finish the fight and all that shit. It's like you had that air of mystery and epicness, and I think that's what they're going for. Now, switching to the next topic of campaign would be the open world Halo. I don't think it's going to be that open world. I think it's going to be more of like an open area of like certain biomes that may be interconnected via teleporters. Or you might just be stuck in this one section of the ring and it's just completely open to you, which I'm okay with. I think it'll be an interesting experience. They're definitely expanding like equipment and stuff for the sandbox for mobility. Vehicles, we have Banshees and we have the Wasp from Halo 5. which is like a VTOL jet thing. You got plenty of options for like play in the open world sandbox. I don't know how you guys feel about the open world sandbox. So Harry, let's give it to you, or Blazed, if you already have an opinion.
Yeah, let me take this real fast because it's gonna be really fast. Open world Halo, I'm down for it. I like the exploration that they're doing with this, as long as it's not like super dry open world, like not to rag on one of my favorite games of all time. You know what I mean? Metal Gear Solid 5 had an interesting concept with its open world. It was just the execution was just a tad bit off. Like there's a big open world sandbox, but it's very like spread out, like of, you know, the activities. Like there's a base here, and then, you know, a nice little brisk ass run is another one over here. I would kind of like if the open world was just kind of more alive, if that's the word, and not full of shit on the map like a Far Cry game. But I'm down for it, man. You know, use that grappling hook to just, you know, if it has an open world similar to like Breath of the Wilds, I'll love it, because I think that's like a beautiful open world to me, where it's like as you explore and you learn certain things, you understand how to traverse the world more and explore even further into the world, if that makes sense. But that's all I got to say about that.
No doubt. All right, so like adding to that, yeah, I hope there's more wildlife, like unique wildlife that you can encounter, and like weather dynamic things going on in the main campaign, so that way like you can play this mission again, but this time it's raining and like there's line of sight issues, and or it's foggy, or there's like a sandstorm or something like that. But Rambo, what do you got to say about having an open world Halo?
Fuck yeah, why not? Fuck. Back in Halo 3, you guys remember like glitching the fucking maps, avoiding getting killed by the fucking Guardian? Hell yeah. Why the fuck not? And Forge? Come on, man. It'd be awesome. Personally.
We're strictly talking about like the actual campaign is going to be more of like a open world.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like in general, you know. But I do understand. Open world campaign story-wise, why not? I mean, it'll be something new instead of you being like feeling like, oh, you have to go this, that, like, you know, a one-way street, you know, right. Most Halo games. I would like to use ODST. ODST was one of my favorite Halo games because you know how like during the nighttime you play as the rookie and you like gotta like go sneak around the Covenant. That's something that I like, that what Halo Infinite is bringing back. Just the fact that they're bringing something like that, I want to see like, all right, can I avoid, you know, being attacked by the or what is it, the Banished now, or are we facing?
It's pretty much the Covenant, but yeah, it's a Banished is like
Banished Covenant of the Covenant. Yeah. All right, well, we're gonna call them Banished Covenant, whatever. So pretty much, yeah, well, whatever, banana, Banished, whatever. Shut up.
The bananas.
Bananas.
Yeah,
All right,
there's not gonna be an Earth if we don't stop the Banished.
There won't be an Earth if we don't stop the bananas.
Yo, if you think about it, we are facing fucking brutes. They are apes, so yeah, fucking douchebags, fucking hammers.
All right.
Point is, the point what I'm saying is that open world campaign would not be bad at all, personally. And I do agree what Blaze said about Metal Gear Solid, how they execute certain things. Now, can they avoid certain like flaws? That's what I'm saying. Otherwise, like, are they now this is my other question though. I don't know if I missed this during the EA not EA E3 press conference for Halo. Is it gonna have like a co-op multiplayer or co-op player? Like, you know, we could all play together, like, you know how four co-ops and all that, and we could all like strategize like, oh hey, Derek, you go this way and I'll go this way to try to flank them. Derek will focus on all the I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my words straight now. Sorry guys.
So
Derek will,
I can tell you right now, it will
like,
have 2-player split screen co-op for local play.
ooh, they're bringing that
and
back.
4-player co-op online.
Oh, they're really bringing the split screen. Yes,
It's only
Bring
2
that
players though.
that's cool. That's
so
how.
this
how
is
it
reported
been.
back in July 27th, 2020 by Screen
Mhm.
Rant. So I cannot guarantee that that's still a gameplay thing. They didn't really show it off in campaign when we saw the reveal trailer last E3 or this recent snippet of campaign. So again, grain of salt with that. I hope they do, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't think it's a priority for them right now. I think they want to flesh out the story and the multiplayer.
Yo, we're not gonna talk
for us next, man.
All right, so overall, I feel like this campaign's gonna be kind of lukewarm story-wise because they have to retcon a lot of shit from Halo 5 and 4. And then for me, it's gonna be a buy because of what I've seen from the multiplayer. I want to actually support what they're doing. So I'm not going into it with big expectations. I'm not going into it with expecting like to see Master Chief die or anything. I'm just like, I want to play Halo storyline, see if I want to get back into the story of Halo, or if I want to go with my headcanon that Chief is dead at the end of 3. And I'm gonna buy the campaign when it comes out day 1.
It's not a bad headcanon, to be honest.
It's I mean,
Best part about Halo 4 is the opening. Halo 4's opening.
Yeah.
Like that is like the just, oh my god. Oh my god, man.
If you did watch the campaign snippet they showed before the multiplayer reveal, they have something similar to Halo 4's trailer where you shoot the stick gun. If you noticed that Master Chief is he's talking less, and you see his actions. He's using, like, as he's jumping through the space and grabbing stuff.
Oh my god.
He's like, oh, you only have 1 bullet left against a whole army, and he's like, it'll be enough, and then shoots it, gets a whole new mag for his handgun, and you see him throwing the Covenant around, but you see him treating all the dead soldiers of the UNSC with, like, a lot of respect. He's like, hey man, like, I need this, I'm sorry. And then he's just being very gentle with their corpses. And I was like, that's Master Chief's character to a core. He's a stoic, one-liner-ish, badass character who speaks with his actions rather than his words. And I've always that's his main character.
Yes,
and 4 and 5, he just doesn't shut the fuck up. And it's just like, this isn't like him as a character. Like, the development went, like, it seemed like it regressed his character to like a normal character.
4 gave him too much fucking feels like a whole little bitch. It's like, we gotta save you.
He always had that emotional attachment towards
God.
Cortana in the previous Halo storyline. Like, especially in 3, he's like, I'm ready to jump through fucking that portal that Truth made in the middle of 3's
to
campaign.
The arc.
And Lord Hood is like, yo, you're not gonna have backup. You're getting like 1 ship. And he's like, bet. And he still goes through it. Like, that's Chief's character. That's how you know he gives a fuck about Cortana, gives a fuck about Earth and shit. Like, he's like, all right, I gotta do this shit. I'll do it alone.
Like, when my man said the mission has changed. Oh my god, I was like, we're getting my man back. Like, he's back, dog. That's when I knew he was back. Yup.
He might talk more in this because it makes sense, because open world, he might have more side dialogue,
which is good.
It's just the fact that in 4 he was more of like an emotional, you couldn't really gauge his character anymore. It was like, is this the Master Chief I grew up with, or is this a new Master Chief that's like just freaking out all the time?
You know what's funny?
He was freaking out, but he was just like, it wasn't really what we were expecting from him.
You know what's funny though? I'm gonna have to say this. Like, even though like I do disagree certain things with Halo 4, I have to say this. Like, I get what 343 was trying to do. It was like, hey, Halo, like Master Chief just woke up 4 years ago, like 4 years of being asleep, and now he's finding out, like, damn, the only survivor that survived during the Human Covenant War 4 years ago was Cortana and him, and it always been them. But just the fact that him, like, having that, I hate to say it, that emotional feeling, I kind of get where the developers are trying to go for, like, give Master Chief that little feeling. Like, Cortana was the only thing that he had from 1 all the way 2, and then he just rescued her from 3.
Yeah.
So just like you're losing someone that you were attached to, that's been with you from day 1. Now Halo 5, well, pretty much Cortana say, fuck you, Chief, I'm breaking up with you, I'm gonna go fuck with the warden, and
she got downloaded into, like, the Forerunner thing and then just went crazy with all that data.
Oh yeah,
it doesn't matter, because it was like a total different direction than what the storyline probably could have been. And we're just gonna leave it at that, because I'm not ranting about Halo 5, it's about Halo Infinite. So with that being said, Derek, are you gonna buy this game?
Absolutely.
Okay. Day 1.
What's up?
Are we doing a day 1 stream? You and me?
Absolutely.
All right, cool.
I'll probably take off
Rambo,
work.
are you gonna buy this game for the campaign?
Am I gonna buy it?
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'll buy it. And plus, why the fuck not? We all play it on whatever platform we're on.
Yeah, there's crossplay, I would assume. I don't know if it's gonna be for campaign, but I know it will be for multiplayer.
Fuck yeah. I mean, I'm still a Halo fan, so even though Halo 5 was a big disappointment for me, again, I haven't touched that game like about 5 years ago. Yeah. And like, the multiplayer was ass. All right, I'm sorry.
All right, but
you know what's multiplayer wasn't ass?
Halo 3.
Halo 3.
Halo Infinite. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but to answer your question, yeah, I'm definitely getting it. I'm definitely getting that game. I'm definitely getting that game. Definitely getting that game. Definitely getting that game.
All right, so we're segueing into the multiplayer. Let's just look at this. I mean, if you've watched trailers recently, the multiplayer reveal along with the multiplayer overview, there is a lot that's different and a lot that's familiar. The core gameplay is going back to sort of a Reach style gameplay as far as, like, movement's concerned. You have sprint, which is not an armor ability, it's a core intrinsic trait, but it looks like it's slowed down to the point where it's like you're not sprinting across maps. Like,
man, fuck that. You're carrying a finger.
Right. And then there's clambering, which I've noticed they don't show a lot of it. And I think this is why they don't show a lot of it. I think it's going to be more or less like something that you kind of have to choose to do. I don't think it's going to be an automatic thing. I think you have to, like, hold a button to clamber. That's my opinion. I don't know yet. We'll see more during, like, the flights and more reveals. They're going to talk about it more in July. There's also sliding. Sliding to me in Halo is interesting. Like, Halo 5 had sliding, Halo 4 didn't. I played a couple of multiplayer matches at 5. I could care less for the movement system in 5. I thought it was just kind of just not Halo style. I think sprinting should be allowed in Halo. I don't think it's, like, a big deal that it's in here as long as it's done right. Like, I feel like Reach, if we reduce the speed of sprint a bit, would have been perfect. And Halo 4 sprint was just, like, intrinsic, like, just a part of the player, but there was also, like, perks and stuff that modified it. And then there's, like, it wasn't Halo the way that sprint worked, because you were moving way faster than most vehicles could cover the map. So as far as I'm concerned, this slower sprint in the trailers that I've seen, definitely, I'm not, like, too broken up about it. I think it's a thing that Halo needed, of, like, a natural evolution of 3. They needed sprint to kind of just, like, freshen up the core gameplay. I know it's still an arena shooter to its core, and it's not trying to be like a COD shooter or like an Apex. Like, the sliding doesn't seem like, oh, I'm gonna start rocketing all the way down this hill. I think it's there more or less to keep you like moving as you're like trying to dodge bullets and shit, and it's only going to be a short distance covered, so you might like just slide into cover, or you slide to get that fucking extra boost of speed to cover the gap with like an energy sword or something. But like as far as movement's concerned, I don't see it superly negatively impacting the gameplay, because it looks like a lot of the equipment that we're getting and items and weapons are going to actually affect your movement. How do you feel about the core gameplay changes with the arena blazed?
I'm gonna just kind of piggyback off of what you said with the sliding. I didn't see a thruster, because I know like Halo 5 had like the little thruster thing where you hit like LB and you kind of like that shoot forward thing. So I think the slide for this is going to be more of like a more grounded version of that. So it's kind of like balanced, like you get like that short little burst, but at the same time you're limited to where you do it at. Whereas I believe in Halo 5, don't quote me because I did not play a lot of it, you could kind of like thrust in like what with like 4 or 5 different directions. So you go left, right, forward, or back, I believe. So that's 4. Yeah.
Yeah, the Halo 5 had like a weird thruster thing. You could go forward, back, left, right. You could also do a thrust ground pound. I hated it. It also took you out of like using your weapon when you dodged and pulled you out into like a third person camera.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So yeah, I didn't like it. It wasn't like Doom's dodge where it's actually like a dash type dodge instead of like it's like a whole animation. I thought it was kind of, I didn't like it. Like it just felt wrong.
I do also, to piggyback off of what you said, I do also believe that as much as we didn't want to admit it back in 2012 with Halo 4, like unfortunately things have to evolve and they have to kind of freshen up the core gameplay. Mm-hmm. And I think sprinting was just something that was kind of like inevitable because everything around it at this point already does that. So I'm not too upset with them overhauling the movement of Halo. It's more just hopefully it stays the way it is, like an arena shooter. You know, it looks that way, right? You know, that now we got guns on the wall, which was, you know, if you guys watched the vidoc, he was saying, you know, guns used to just be on the floor, like it spawn, you pick it up and you do what you got to do with it. Now it's like guns are on the wall, or guns will drop down to you, or you know, just kind of like to liven up the map and stuff like that. I'm okay with all that. Yeah,
there's no more armor abilities. There's no more like crazy intrinsic traits that like are basically armor abilities.
Are there loadouts?
No loadouts.
Good.
Only base game loadouts. So something you have to set in the game settings.
It's like Auto Slayer, BR Slayer.
Yeah. Like the primary, secondary weapon. Like it's core Halo. This is core Halo.
Good.
Halo 3.
Very good.
This isn't Reach where you get to choose a loadout with an armor ability. You spawn. Everyone gets the same weapons. Everyone has the same movement. You just gotta have good map knowledge, and you gotta know how to use the equipment and the weapons you find.
Can't be mad at that. It sounds like fun.
It's a chaotic fucking mess, and I can't wait. So, like Rambo, like what do you feel about the core gameplay? How do you feel about sprint, sliding, and clambering? Like,
I'm gonna have to piggyback right on what you said. Certain things. And same thing with Blaze, because he's one thing what he's right about is sprinting, because with Halo 4, with the gameplay, you think about it, like most of the games around 2012, everything was sprint. If you think about it, Call of Duty and all that, Battlefield. So I felt like I wasn't upset with Halo 4 having sprint at all. The only thing I would say, what I really dislike with Halo, just in general, was that with their little what's it called? Those loadouts, I didn't really like them.
Yeah.
They were too cheesy. It felt like Call of Duty.
Yeah, Halo 4
And-
was like a basically a Halo attempt at Call of Duty with perks and loadouts.
Yeah,
Doesn't work.
yeah, Halo 4 and I think Halo 5 too. Yeah, Halo 5. I haven't played Halo 5 for a while, but just like all that loadout was unnecessary. Like I don't. If
Yeah.
I wanted to play Call of Duty, I'll hop on and playing Call of Duty. Just
Yeah.
give me Halo. Like I don't need no fucking loadout. I don't need this. I'll just get it on in the middle of the battleground, like while I'm killing you or someone else, and I'll
Right.
pick up a gun. Like
Yeah.
just keep it simple.
Yeah, it keep the action going. You know, I
Yeah.
run out of ammo for my primary gun. Now I
Yep.
gotta use the gun I'm not really that familiar with.
Yep.
It's this is what arena shooters are. But also
Yep.
on top of that, we have ADSing with automatic weapons. I don't-
Yeah,
I've watched the trailers 1,000 times. It looks like it's inconsequential. Sorry. Like it's not like Halo 4's where it's like a huge zoom in. It's kind of a zoom in. I think it's
Mhm.
fine. It's like, oh, I can see a little bit better. You don't get popped out when you get shot, like with
Shoot.
the VR or the sniper rifle scopes. It's just like so you can it's like having like a little bit of extra focus. You can finely tune where you're shooting. It'll definitely be like a boon for PC players with certain weapons. It's like again, it's like it's there so that people who've played 5 and 4 have it, but it's also not as powerful as it probably was. So it's gonna basically be like, oh, you know, this is broken. No, I think it's gonna just be a thing that's there. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. But moving on from that, we're gonna go straight into weapons and equipment. Bro, I've watched the multiplayer overview and reveal trailer like 1,000 times. There's a sonar thing for equipment. There's a grappling hook. You can grab players. You can grab vehicles, jack people out of vehicles. You can grab fucking weapons. Okay, you can just move around the map, lateral and vertical movement. It looks good. It looks good. It doesn't look like as stiff as the last campaign trailer we had from like last year. It looks great. You also have a repulsor gauntlet, which not only does it repulse like energy weapon stuff, but it also repulses you. Like if you aim it down at the ground, there's a one clip on the overview that's very fast. The dude's running around with a gravity hammer. He repulses the ground below him, and it launches him up to another floor. Like it's that powerful. So there's going to be skill-based use with the equipment. It's not going to be like Halo 3's equipment where it's like truly like a neutral thing where you just toss it down and then anyone can use it to their advantage. It's going to be kind of user-based, but it's something you have to pick up first and fight for, and you got to also know how to use it. I don't know if it's going to be like a single use or a recharge. I'm thinking it's going to be more of a recharge and then you die and then someone else can pick it up. And then certain equipment's going to be like a single use, like the bubble shield thing. But like, I can't wait. And then the weapons, the skewer, I'm going to have so much fun with that gun. The gun looks so much fun in big team battle. Blaze, how do you feel about this shit? Like all of this.
Grappling hook is very cool. Again, it's. I am gonna kind of miss the neutrality of the equipment that you get on the map, like the bubble shield, the regeneration field, all of that. But you know, again, to piggyback off what you said, it's going to be a lot more skill-based with how you use equipment. So one thing you left out was if you don't use the equipment, you die, you drop it. So whoever kills you can go pick it up and then they could use it if you didn't already. So again, it's going to be just kind of like a mixture of know-how, understanding the map, and just kind of understanding the equipment itself, because like a game, let's say like Halo 3, there was a lot of times where you would have a piece of equipment that you couldn't really use right away. But when you did find like that, like the jump pad thing.
Yeah, the Gravolution.
There wasn't a lot of times in a map where I found myself like, I need this.
Right.
But I feel like if they, what is the word I'm looking for? It's more like, I hope that every piece of equipment has a use on every single map, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
So it's like, if I'm in an indoor map, for instance, like inside of a Covenant ship, the grappling hook shouldn't be, obsolete at that point. It should be honestly a little bit more powerful if you think about it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in the right hands it'd be powerful because you could grapple the walls and use it for lateral movement.
Be on some Spider-Man
swing
shit.
around a flank. Someone's holding an angle, you can swing around the other side or something like that. Yeah, and going back to that, it seems like equipment isn't just going to serve a single purpose. Like the regenerator in Halo 3 would just heal you and heal the enemies, but it seems like going back to the repulsor, if you can basically turn it into a super jump by aiming down, does that mean you can turn it into a super dodge by aiming at a wall you're next to? Is it going to push other players back? Like it's definitely a lot of these gadgets and weapons are going to be more physics based than what we've had in the past, and I'm hyped for that.
Yeah,
like I kind of seems like the gravity hammer is getting nerfed a bit with the physics, but I think that's just to keep it from being like just
not even that. I feel like you swing the gravity hammer a little bit slower.
Yeah,
but it might have a bigger radius.
It definitely does, from what I've seen. It's a lot bigger than what we've had in 3 and Reach. But it seems like it doesn't push you up in the air like it usually does when you swing at the ground.
Yeah.
From what I can see. And I'm hoping it's still like an anti-vehicle weapon where you can knock shit over with it, because I would be sad to see that go, because I've had some great times with the Halo 3's gravity hammers and just going up against warthogs.
Yeah.
But like going back to like the equipment seems more physics based, and it's definitely seems like it's not it's going to be user like sided, but it's not to the point where it's like I can't use it if you throw it down. Like the bubble shield thing, I think both sides can use, but it's forward facing, so it's going to advantage whoever throws it down first.
Like one thing I do enjoy about the equipment is that it seems like it all complements the new movement of Halo. So
yeah,
I'm down for that. Now, as far as the weapons, I love the fact that we're going back to the OG battle rifle. It looked like. Don't really got too much to complain about right there. Now, on the vehicle aspect of it, I know they showed off that new Warthog, and that's super cool.
Yeah,
that could be almost like a
spectacular, right?
Yeah, in the right team's hands, that could be a very, very, very powerful vehicle. And a lot of people are just kind of like overlooking it because it's just another variation of a Warthog.
Well, you carry power weapons and objectives on the map, and more than like 2 other players. Yeah, you can attach turrets to it apparently. Yeah, it's gonna be really good for like big team battle and objective based game types, so where you could just hop in there, you're solo driving, you don't have a turret gunner, everyone else is occupied with trying to get to the flag, and then you drive up like just yards away from the flag. The guy with the flag, he just puts it in the back of the truck instead of like actually jumping in, and then you just drive off with the flag, and then you can just pick it up and score it while he holds off the rest of the dudes that are chasing him. Yeah, I think that it's going to be great. I think it's going to be a lot. Speaking of vehicles, you know what vehicle I wish they bring back? Since we're going to have these 12v12s reportedly, the bigger player count for big team battle, I want them to bring the elephant back.
Oh, yeah.
I want
elephant
version 2.2. Bring it. Sandtrap was the map in Halo 3.
Man, I missed those maps, man.
Right? Yeah. No, playing pirates on fucking Sandtrap. Like everyone in the lobby was like, all right, you can't leave the elephant unless you're trying to jump aboard or using a vehicle. And it was like,
yep.
Yeah, that shit was fun.
Now let me you remember back in Halo. Now I don't know if you had this mod, but I remember I was in a lobby where someone modded what's it called sand trap, is it?
Yeah.
Or sand, yeah. So you have the elephant in the air, and I like
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
And you know
I
what's
remember
funny?
that.
You know
That was
you know what's
dope.
funny? I actually have a copy of it
On
on
your
my
file tray?
yeah, in my 360 under my account.
Damn, it's too
I
bad you missed the ability to transfer that to your
well,
current Halo shit.
well I wish that the original Halo 3 that I could transfer it to the Master Chief collection, but
Yeah.
at the same time I feel like there would be like a lot of red flags on my end. They'll probably think I'm a
Maybe.
hacker. Now
MCC on PC allows modding, so it's not like
yeah.
you just
Yeah,
have
well
to look as a modding form.
well, I'm on console, so PC and console, yeah, we have two different scenario because you guys have the opportunity to mod anything and not get in trouble. Console players like me and Blaze over here,
okay in a custom game lobby. I don't.
but like I don't know. I'm just
rely on
saying.
your PC buddies to load it up for you. That's all. That's all, man.
I'm
Okay.
just saying. I'm just
here
saying.
for you.
Shit.
PC
You already know.
guy over here, got you, homie.
Well, just add me, man. But what I'm saying is this: I do kind of miss those kind of days, like especially Halo 3.
Yeah.
For those for the viewers that is listening to this episode, Halo 3, we grew up back in like we just grew up on that game.
Old as
Like
fuck.
yeah, like it's one of those games that you play custom games. Like if you wanted to play zombies and you don't have zombies, well, guess
Yeah.
what? You make your own zombie map and your own zombie play.
Halo 3 was like what Half-Life Gmod was for PC.
Yep.
Halo 3 was for Xbox. That's
Yep.
pretty much how I can say it. Custom games, party games. That's Halo 3 was the go-to.
Yep. Go to everything. Play
Yeah.
you play cops
Now,
and
that's
robbers.
actually something that I wanted to segue into. I actually wanted to talk about that in the beginning.
But
Um,
player-generated content.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like I miss it, dog. I miss custom games so much, man.
I do
like
too.
Who doesn't?
I'm at work sometimes. I just think of all the nights. What was that, like summer 2009 or 2010 night, where it was just like till like 4 a.m. we were playing Halo 3, man.
Yeah.
Just custom games,
Custom
playing
games.
Infection, the
Yep.
Alpha Infection, where it's like the one big guy you gotta like run away, like
that kid, yeah. Where you're
yeah.
really
Oh my
slow,
god,
all
man.
those fast zombies, and then
And
there's
Halo Reach made it so much better with like the
Oh.
crazy maps people were making, like
yeah, because we had a bigger space, bigger budget. We had
yeah.
Yeah.
and then my favorite vehicle map was fucking Avalanche. You remember Avalanche, where it's like
Yeah.
flying at you, and you just got to get to
Yeah.
the top.
Yup,
Or
I love, man.
Halo.
I watched a guy play that the other day actually, and I was like, damn,
Yeah,
I miss this, man.
Dude,
Like
we're
we gotta
definitely-
get that going, man. We definitely gotta get like a custom game going. Just
Yeah.
throw it out on Reddit. Like, yo, we're trying to start up a custom
I
game,
definitely
man.
miss playing.
I mean, it's possible we could do that. I mean, there are a lot of Halo community, especially Halo 3 the most.
Yeah.
A lot of people Halo 3.
Like, it's like
yeah.
the core base.
Shit, man, like dude,
Oh.
like there's a lot of people who plays Halo 3 custom game
So
just
speaking
back.
Speaking of customization, how do you guys feel about the customization for Halo Infinite? I mean, like, I like it. It's going back to what Reach had, where you can customize a lot of the individual parts of your Spartan. I'm not too sure how I feel about armor coatings, which is like the paints. I like the traditional style of painting, but like you would only get like 3 options. So this might open up like a better version of it. You know, nice patterns and shit. And I hope emblems make it in too. So,
Oh yeah, you
like,
can't forget
how do
emblems.
you all feel about the customization? Because that samurai armor is hot,
Go ahead,
and
Rambo.
free to earn.
All right, all right. I'm just gonna say this. I am getting Halo Infinite, or I'm gonna call it Halo 6 regardless. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying I am getting that game from day one. I will call my supervisors, yo, I ain't gonna make it in, yo. Real shit. And I'm definitely gonna get that samurai armor. Like, definitely. Again, I haven't played Halo 5 for a while, but yeah, bring the emblems, man, so we can make some crazy shit. Twisting my word. Thank you. By customizing our armors, honestly, I want to see like what kind of armors that we can like make.
No,
the only thing I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
There's no elites, which I'm sad about. I love being a dino.
I can do without it.
What?
I can do without it, man. I'm sorry. It was fun in custom games.
Elites are fun
in custom games.
Oh my god.
It's fun in custom games.
Here we go.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
Look. Elites are fun. All right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say
in custom games.
Elites do it better.
Yeah, like
in social games too, bro. What are you talking about? You're just a normie Spartan dude, just like shooting guns and stuff, and all of a sudden this fucking big ass dinosaur just I
feel like Blaze got fucked up by an elite back in Halo 3. Like,
let me tell y'all how I feel about the customization.
Did a fucking elite teabag you, man? Did elite teabag you back in Halo 3? Just admit it, man. If you got gang banged by a bunch of elite players, just say it, man.
Hold on.
We know that feeling.
Let him speak.
Nah, it's the only thing I don't like about elites in Halo 3. I don't mind them in Reach because I don't think a lot of people even played them in Reach.
I really like
I've seen them
outside of Invasion and Customs.
Yeah.
They just had a huge ass hitbox. It was kind of like the Get Good skin. Like, I'm an elite player. Like, I'm literally an elite player. Like, you're not gonna hit me, which is cool. But I'm gonna tear you up if you play as an elite. You have a big ass head. You have a big ass body. You have huge ass legs. Like, you're just gonna get tore up.
The funny thing about the head is that it used the Spartan hitbox. So there were certain parts of the elite's head in Halo 3 where if you shot it, the bullet would just go through it.
Yeah, it was the top of the head. Yeah, yup.
So it was like, okay, cool.
But I'm gonna fuck you up with this one. I'm gonna fuck all of y'all up with this. I think this customization is gonna really be my favorite part of the game, man. It's gonna be my just
mine too.
Think of it like this.
Guys and shit.
I think they're gonna do like a little hub world thing, like with how they did with Call of Duty World War II. So it was like you were in a quote unquote like pre-game lobby. Everybody's just walking around and shit.
You mean like the Spartan Sergeant Avery Johnson Academy?
Yeah, basically. I think we're gonna have like a little hub where I'm gonna be able to walk around as my Spartan and show other people, what my Spartan looks like. Just kind of flex like I'm playing RuneScape and I'm in Varrock, with my expensive ass staff, my expensive ass rune arm. You know what I mean? Calling people noobs. You know what I mean? It's good. I feel like that's gonna be why it's gonna be my favorite part of the game, is because now I get to finally customize. It almost seems like you can even customize the man or woman inside of the suit too. So you could probably customize, like it said, like the body. So you could probably make a fat Spartan, a skinny Spartan, a really husky, top heavy Spartan. Like it seems like the sky's gonna be the limit for the customization, and I can't wait to see the wacky shit people do. Yeah. And I feel like it's just. Even with the AI thing, that's going to be super cool, because that's just going to open up to them doing like really wacky shit. Like, just imagine they have like some paid, to open up, another segment, segue into something else. More paid content. Yo, what if your AI was like Snoop Dogg or something like that?
Yo, that'd be fun. Yo,
Man.
you just brought back Call of Duty Ghosts because remember
That's what I was thinking.
yo,
Yeah.
oh man, yo,
Like,
I
just
pay for
imagine the customization, man. That's gonna go into.
Well, it's gonna be great.
yo,
Yeah, I
That-
just
And then
want
maybe you could put
Avery
your not to
Johnson
cut you
AI.
off, but be able to put your emblem anywhere you want in your armor and stuff
Yes.
like that.
that would be
Like,
cool.
Just
that'd be nice.
the sky could very well be the limit with the customization. It's up to them how much they want to unlock for the players to use.
But like, I think most of it's gonna be behind the battle pass. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
my opinion, if the battle pass is the only thing they're making money off of, I don't quote me on it. I mean, like, you can quote me on this. I don't care. But I think it's gonna be more expensive than your typical battle pass. I don't think it's gonna be like $10. I think it's either gonna be like at the lowest 20, at the highest probably 40.
I
And
could believe
I
that.
personally think, in my humble opinion, since the multiplayer will be free to play, the campaign is an optional buy, and it'll be full price. That if you like the multiplayer and you can spend the money, I would support them in any way you can. So I would buy that $40 battle pass. Yes, sir. And even the best thing about it is that you can save up for it and not miss out on it. Like, it'll be there for you when you're ready to buy it. So you unlock shit in your own pace, and you
That is
progress
true.
each battle pass depending on what you want to look. I mean, like, maybe you're ending towards the end of the season, you just bought the new battle pass, or you had the old battle pass already, but you were too busy with life, and it's the end of that season. Then the new battle pass comes out, and there's a lot of cool shit that the new battle pass has, and you want to grind that out first. You just buy that. Now you just select it as the option that you want to grind it out on. I think it's a great pro-consumer type of way of selling cosmetics with the battle pass.
I don't think it's going to be expensive. I think it's going to be $10, and I think there will be a optional store where you can buy premium customization content. Like I said, like a Snoop Dogg AI voice, I would buy that. What if they had like Exhibit or something? I would
Shit,
buy
I
that.
will
Anybody
buy
you can think
them,
of,
yo.
like Ice Cube, I'd
Cube.
buy that. Yeah,
Yo,
man.
fucking
Coltrane from Gears, because they
Gears.
could easily do that. Like,
shit.
not to go back to the customization, but the sky is really the limit with this, and it's all up to them. Because the one thing I will say that I do like about Call of Duty as of right now is that they do put a lot of work into the stuff that they sell you on the store. Like, a little pricey. It definitely is, but they definitely do make it worth the money at the same time. I can't
segueing off
argue
that real quick. I just want to say customization is great because now you can customize the outline of your team members as well as the enemy team. So it's not going to be red versus blue anymore. It's going to be whatever the fuck you're wearing, but you get like an outline, like in Apex. Yeah. On top of that, there's going to be a bot system, an AI system that you can fill matchmaking. So like Social Slayer, not competitive. I wouldn't imagine they would put legendary bots or heroic bots in competitive.
Oh god, if they
Social
ever
Slayer
did.
will replace players that leave, so that'll solve that issue where players leave because they get butthurt and they're getting trashed. And I think active joining is a thing in matchmaking, so you can join mid-match. I'm not sure if it is, but I think it is. I think it'll be like Rocket League where they just take over the bot takes over for that player for a bit, and then a new player joins, and then he just despawns. You can also put bots in custom games too. So like,
I did hear about that.
Like
yeah, right.
It's like you, me, Harry, and then another guy, and then we're like, I want to play big team battle. We just load up big team battle, be like, put bots in, set them to heroic, and then boom, there you go. We can still have a blast with just us four.
Yeah,
still playing with bots.
This is gonna be a fun Halo, man.
I'm fine with that.
This is gonna be fun, man.
It'll depend on how well the AI functions, but traditionally, but at least back when Bungie was still in charge, the original Bungie, not new Bungie, the AI was pretty smart in 2 and 3 and Reach. So depending on how 343 handles AI, it could be pretty good. You can also tweak the Spartan Academy. You can train, you can practice weapons. There's movement courses. Like, there's so much shit that they apparently have right there ready to go. So,
for free,
yeah, all for free. That's crazy. It's crazy. All right, you're offering so much for free. All right, it's an olive branch to the entire Halo community. It's like, yeah, we know we fucked up a bit, and we know that some people actually like the games that we put out recently, but we also want to return to form. And it's kind of like trying to bridge the gap between Halo 3 players, Halo Reach players, Halo 4 players, Halo 1, 2, everybody. We all got our favorite games, and that's fine, but it's trying to get the entire community on board with this.
Yeah, get everybody off of Master Chief Collection and
well, not
bring
even
them
that,
into the
just
studio.
like you can still have Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, I feel like, but the greater goal is to just migrate everybody, kind of like how they did with this year's Call of Duty. It's like, hey, you can still play Modern Warfare and buy the Cold War Battle Pass, but and have your Modern Warfare progression work towards that. But they want to make everybody kind of migrate to the new game anyway. Yeah, I mean that's always the goal. That's always the goal, to just make the entire community move. You're of course gonna have those people that's gonna be like, nah, I just want to stick to playing Halo 3 or Halo 2 or Halo 1 on
that's
MCC.
What MCC is for, and I honestly believe the MCC population will dip for a bit while Infinite's out, but it'll probably spike back up when people are like, nah, Infinite's not for me. It's cool and all. I'll play it from time to time with my other friends, but I'm sticking.
That's how I feel too.
Yeah, no, it's the fact that we even have MCC as an option, and it's not shit anymore. It's great. So you're gonna have 2 games, both getting support. They just released Season 7 for Elites. They got new skins for Halo 3 Elites, some new skins for Halo 4. It's just great. And hopefully they just pretend like Halo 5 never happens. It's just go on with that. But this is pretty much all I got. I mean, I'm going to release a video going more in depth on my channel eventually. My thoughts about campaign and multiplayer. But
what's your channel's name? Shout that out.
Couch Combat. It's kind of like a buddy hub channel. I'm the main editor, main promoter. But yeah. This is all I got to say for now. I'm excitedly looking forward to Halo Infinite. I'm buying campaign day 1. I'm buying the battle pass day 1 if it's out. Like, I can't wait. So, those are my final thoughts. I'm gonna shut up now.
All right, and I'm pretty sure that's it, Rambo. That's it. You got anything to add to this before we wrap the show up?
Shit. First thing first. Guys, please follow my Instagram, official Make It Kill It Gain It. Link will be in the description. And I'm definitely
the video version, because we on Spotify now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We on Spotify, guys, which I would definitely make a post later on today. Again, I would definitely getting Halo Infinite on day 1. My only, like I said, I already had my blood pressure skyrocket on everything. So yeah, fuck Halo 5, FYI, and have a wonderful day, guys. Back to you, Infernal.
You got anything that you want to say? Shout out your socials, whatever the case may be.
You already know Couch Combat on YouTube. Follow me there. I post shit occasionally. Laziest YouTuber ever. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. My Twitch is ENight117, and my Twitter is @CouchCombat. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man. Like, I said what I needed to say. I'm hype. Thank you guys for listening to my hypeness, and I'm just you guys have a nice sunny day. If it's sunny, if it's raining, play some video games or some shit. I don't know. I don't care. I want to play Halo.
My closing statement is I want to, like always, I want to thank my co-host, especially E-Night. This whole episode was just dedicated to you, basically, because on the last podcast I knew you were just gonna go ham, and I wanted to give this topic its own little show because it is something I'm very excited for. I know Rambo's very excited for. We're all excited for this, man. But I also want to say, if you're checking this out on Spotify, thank you for that, man. Just not saying I want everybody to be on the same place, but I want everybody. I want this show to just be everywhere. I want everybody to be able to listen to it anywhere. I should have said this in the beginning. The Spotify is free to download, and you can listen to the podcast on Spotify for free. You don't have to buy a premium or anything like that. It's free to listen right on the app. You know what I mean? So if that makes it easier for you while you're on your commute to work or whatever the case may be, then please download Spotify, search for the Infernal Gaming Podcast, and check us out, man. And I think that's all I got, man, for the show. So this has been episode 5 of the Infernal Gaming Podcast. And I hope you have a beautiful day.
Bye.
See ya.